Hello everyone and welcome back to Anything Joe's, a collaborative journey through the world of G.I. Joe. My name is Greg Engel, and today we've got some unboxing to do. If you've been collecting the classified line recently, you've probably been getting bombarded with figures, and whether or not you are on the fence about picking this figure up, or maybe you're just waiting for it to show up, I thought this was a good time as any to dive in and take a look at a couple of these. I have not opened these yet. We're going to do it together live, and I'm very excited to get into this wave. I've decided to open, I've got 4 figures to open today. I decided to do them chronologically, and that means our first candidate is the last one in. I just got this Big Ben in from Walmart today. I was not able to get the Range Viper. They got canceled after the price debacle, but I'm still excited to have this guy. I don't have the information in front of me on the artist. You know, ever since they've gone bubble free, the art has gotten really minimized. It's hard to find I couldn't find the full piece of art anywhere. I couldn't find a credit on the artist, so I apologize. I think it looks great, and I'd like to see more of it. Anyways, let's go ahead and crack this bad boy open and see how he looks out of the box. Figure outside of the box looks very good. You know, he's got a bit of a muted color palette, which I think works to his advantage, gives him kind of an authentic military vibe. He's got the, I think they call that the Union Jack flag on his side, which makes sense because, you know, Big Ben is like a British SAS or something like that. Special Forces. I'm assuming that's what this patch is on the side as well, is like one of the special units or something like that. Figure looks good. He's got a great little grimace on his face there that I think really sells it. He's a good looking figure. Interesting to see that they included him on Night Force. To my knowledge, Big Ben has not ever been a member of Night Force. Definitely not in the vintage years. You know, they threw a lot of guys in there in the modern run, so sometimes it can be hard to keep up. But posability wise, Big Ben is kind of what we've come to expect from classified figures at this time. You know, we've got our boot rotation here. We've got our double cut here. Not a ton of flexibility there. It's about as far back as I can go. Of course, I haven't soaked this figure yet, so there is a possibility that I heat up these joints, they'll be a little bit more limber, but there's definitely a little bit of a catch there. Arms can raise about to yay high. Rotate around like so. Let's check that elbow bend. Pretty good bend on the elbow. Wish the arms could get a little bit higher, but I don't think it'll be a big deal. Head normal rotation. Hat is non-removable, which is a bit of a bummer, especially when you consider some of the accessories it comes with. Let's take a look at the accessories that Big Ben is equipped with. First thing that catches my attention is his alternate head, which is this gas mask. Real strong Metro Exodus vibes if you've ever played that on the Xbox or PlayStation. Pretty cool. Not something that I would probably use a lot. It's more likely I would use it on a different figure as just like an alternate head. But I do enjoy the inclusion of alternate heads with these figures, especially these regular $24.99 guys. I think that's a nice little bonus. There's Big Ben's classic machine gun. I don't know the exact model of this, but I know he's kind of well known for carrying a gun very similar to that. He also comes with a smaller machine gun. Something just popped off of it. I'm sure that was nothing important. Now that these are all modular and you can kind of take them apart and put them together as is, it just seems like it just makes it harder to keep everything together. This comes with a cartridge also, which I haven't lost yet. So looks like that, and then I will figure out what this other piece is here in a second. It's gonna look like a little clip right there. Mine has kind of got some damage to it. It's probably gonna be impossible to show on the camera, but I think that's why it popped loose. Yeah, it is what it is, right? He also comes with I don't think that's an Uzi, maybe a Mac 10. Sorry, if you guys listen to the show, you know I don't know my guns at all. Here's a ammo belt or ammo clip, like a drum, actually, I guess is what you call it as. And then here's a silencer for the gun as well. Compared this Big Ben to the original vintage Big Ben, you know, really not a lot has changed. The hat is faithful. Even the makeup or even the marks on his face are there. You've got your double bandoliers, and then they've just basically changed that green pant scale to a gray, which I think works in his favor. You know, they added the both of the patches on the side, and they've given him that weird little communicator that keeps popping up, I've noticed lately. But otherwise, he's pretty much spot on exactly how you would want him to look. I think they did a great job with this figure. Big Ben is not a character that I feel like is very popular and doesn't get a lot of attention, and I'm hopeful that maybe him being introduced in the classified scale will change that. I like to champion the D-listers. I always have, and I would consider Big Ben to kind of be in that fringe group. So here's to you, Big Ben, another great figure in the classified line, and hope you enjoyed watching this video. And I got more to go, so stay tuned. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.